Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now this start video. NBC's Chicago Fire has captivated audiences with its intense action, compelling drama, and unforgettable characters. Over its long-running history, the show has seen numerous beloved characters come and go, but few exits have been as emotional as that of Peter Mills, portrayed by Charlie Barnett. Mills was a firefighter and paramedic who became a central figure in the series from its inception. His journey, filled with personal growth, challenges, and an unshakable drive to honor his father's legacy, resonated deeply with viewers. When Peter Mills bid farewell to Firehouse 51 during the third season, it left fans heartbroken and wondering about the reason behind his departure. What happened to Mills on Chicago Fire? Why was such a fan-favorite character written off, and how did his exit impact the show's narrative and dynamics? This article delves into the circumstances surrounding Peter Mills' departure from Chicago Fire, the creative decisions behind his exit, and how his legacy continues to live on within the series. Peter Mills first appeared in the premiere season of Chicago Fire, arriving as a fresh-faced recruit eager to follow in his father's footsteps as a firefighter. From the outset, Mills was determined to prove his worth, not only to his fellow firefighters at Firehouse 51, but also to himself. His storylines were rich with emotional depth as he struggled to balance his passion for firefighting with the complexities of his family dynamics. One of his most defining motivations throughout the series was his commitment to honoring the memory of his late father, who had been a firefighter himself. Mills' character quickly became a fan favorite due to his unwavering dedication to his job, his natural ability to empathize with others, and his willingness to stand up for what was right, even in the face of adversity. His journey was marked by personal and professional growth. Over the course of 3 seasons, Peter matured from a rookie to a respected firefighter and paramedic, facing challenges that tested his resilience and shaping him into a key member of Firehouse 51. Peter Mills' exit from Chicago Fire was a shocking moment for many fans. His decision to leave Firehouse 51 and return to his family's restaurant in North Carolina, which aired in the third season, seemed abrupt and left viewers with lingering questions. Mills' departure was not tied to any tragedy or significant on-screen event. Rather, it was a conscious decision driven by a need to honor his family. As the series progressed, Mills had achieved a sense of closure in his journey, having solidified his father's legacy and realizing that his future no longer lay with the firehouse. The decision to have Mills leave was not a random choice. It was a creative decision made by the producers of Chicago Fire to keep the series fresh and dynamic, with new storylines and character arcs. Matt Olmstead, a former executive producer on the show, explained the reasoning behind Mills' departure in an interview with TV Guide. According to Olmstead, Mills' arc had naturally reached its conclusion. The character had grown, both personally and professionally, and his decision to prioritize family over career was a logical and authentic way to wrap up his storyline. This departure was different from the dramatic exits that Chicago Fire fans were accustomed to. Many characters on the show have met their end through tragedy, but Mills' exit was handled with respect and optimism. His leaving the firehouse was presented as a moment of personal growth and resolution, which allowed his character to maintain a positive legacy. For actor Charlie Barnett, the decision to leave Chicago Fire was not easy. In interviews, Barnett has opened up about his emotional connection to the show and his character. While he was initially surprised by the decision to write Mills off the show, he came to view it as an opportunity for personal and professional growth. Barnett explained that his time on Chicago Fire had been invaluable, teaching him important lessons about acting and the entertainment industry. Leaving the show wasn't an easy decision for Barnett, as he had grown incredibly close to his co-stars and developed strong bonds with the Chicago Fire cast. In an interview with Digital Spy, Barnett admitted that walking away from the series felt like leaving behind a family. However, he also expressed his excitement about exploring new opportunities and taking on different roles in his career. Since departing Chicago Fire, Barnett has gone on to achieve significant success, notably starring in the critically acclaimed Netflix series Russian Doll and landing a role in The Acolyte, a Star Wars spin-off series. Barnett's exit from Chicago Fire was a bittersweet moment for both the actor and fans, but it marked the beginning of new chapters in his career. Despite leaving the show, Barnett maintained strong friendships with his former co-stars, underscoring the close-knit camaraderie that defined his time on Chicago Fire. Though Peter Mills is no longer part of the Chicago Fire ensemble, his legacy continues to resonate. His departure allowed other characters to step into the spotlight and allowed the series to evolve, but Mills' impact on the show remains significant. As a character, Mills embodied themes of resilience, loyalty, and the importance of family. His growth throughout the series, from a rookie firefighter to a seasoned professional, left a lasting mark on both the Firehouse 51 team and the viewers who followed his journey. Mills' legacy continues to be felt in various ways throughout the show. Many of his former colleagues, including Lieutenant Kelly Severide, played by Taylor Kinney, and firefighter Christopher Herman, played by David Eigenberg, have referenced Mills over the course of the series, keeping his memory alive in the hearts of viewers. While the show has introduced new characters and storylines, the spirit of Mills' character continues to influence the team dynamics at Firehouse 51. Moreover, Mills' decision to leave on good terms, rather than through tragedy, allowed the character's arc to remain intact. There is always the possibility for Mills to return in future seasons, and this open-ended exit leaves the door ajar for a potential reunion. While no official word has been given about a potential return, Chicago Fire fans continue to hope that Mills may one day come back to Firehouse 51, even if only for a brief cameo or special storyline. As Chicago Fire moves forward with new faces and evolving narratives, fans can't help but look back at Peter Mills' memorable journey. His time on the show, filled with growth, struggle, and resolution, remains one of the most heartfelt character arcs in the show's history. Even though Mills is no longer actively part of the team, his journey is woven into the fabric of the series, and his legacy continues to impact the dynamics at Firehouse 51. With Chicago Fire continuing to air new seasons, there's always a chance that Mills could make a return. While nothing is confirmed, the character's departure was designed to leave the door open for potential future appearances. Whether Mills revisits the Firehouse or continues on his own path, his story remains an integral part of the show's legacy. For now, fans can relive Peter Mills' journey by watching past episodes, reflecting on his time at Firehouse 51, and keeping the flame of his legacy alive. As Chicago Fire continues to captivate audiences with its compelling storytelling and emotional character arcs, the hope remains that one day, Peter Mills might return to the fold. Peter Mills' exit from Chicago Fire also marked a turning point for the show's ensemble. As a key member of Firehouse 51, his departure allowed for the introduction of new dynamics and the development of other characters, such as Sylvie Brett and Joe Cruz. Yet the absence of Mills' genuine compassion and his unwavering commitment to the firefighting family left a void that was felt by both his colleagues and the fans. Despite the challenges that came with his decision to leave, Mills' impact on the team was profound. His relationships with the other firefighters, particularly with Severide and Herman, were central to the series' emotional core. His departure, while creating space for new storylines, also provided moments of reflection on the values that define the Firehouse 51 crew: loyalty, sacrifice, and a deep sense of camaraderie. Looking ahead, fans continue to hold out hope for a reunion with Mills. His story remains a poignant reminder of the struggles and triumphs faced by firefighters, and his legacy lives on in the hearts of those who watched him grow into the hero he was meant to be. Whether through a return or simply in the memories of the characters, Mills' influence remains part of the fabric of Chicago Fire. Peter Mills' departure from Chicago Fire was a creative decision designed to honor his character's growth and provide a satisfying resolution. While his exit was emotional for fans, it also highlighted the show's ability to deliver authentic, meaningful character arcs. Mills' legacy endures, reminding viewers of the deep emotional connections that Chicago Fire continues to build with its audience.